The government has issued a resolution under which volunteer teachers will receive the same salary and overtime pay as government teachers. The resolution on policies and measures to solve the problem of teacher shortages was agreed on July 17th. Volunteer teachers will be paid according to their level of education and be placed on the same wage scale as teachers currently classified as civil servants. The government will allocate civil servant positions for teachers in line with the numbers needed to teach specific subjects. More teachers working as civil servants will be allocated to schools facing teacher shortages in remote and border areas. The government is also considering delaying the retirement of teachers who are in good health, experience, and able to continue teaching. Government officials working in other fields will be assigned to teaching positions in target areas and paid for the additional hours they work in line with government pay scales. The government has assigned the education and sports sector to improve the national teacher policy and the long-term teacher development plan to ensure that teaching requirements are met. Teachers in areas where there is a staff shortage will not be allowed to move to administrative sectors. To ease the hardships currently faced by many volunteer teachers, the government has instructed the education and sports sector to enact legislation to improve their conditions. A report issued by education authorities revealed that in the 2022-23 academic year, schools across the country needed 79,414 teachers but could employ only 72,602. This resulted in a shortfall of 6,812 teachers, with the number of unfilled vacancies increasing every year. Schools in many places are forced to take on volunteer teachers to make up the shortfall. The teacher shortages have been critical since the 2015-16 academic year. At the same time, the number of civil service positions allocated by the government has been falling every year. Because teachers are classified as civil servants, this means that fewer are available to take up teaching positions. There is a huge need for teachers in every school grade and subject, but the government's budget constraints have meant that the number of civil servants positions have been reduced. Recognizing the dire situation faced by many schools, the government will now increase the number of civil servants positions allocated to teachers. In addition, the government will continue its efforts to improve the standard of teaching and boost teachers' morale.